The CompuBox numbers simply demonstrate that Wright is winning the boxing match, and McKart will have to do more to make it a fight. Harold, how do you have it through 6?
Okay, Jim, that 10-7 round in round 6 is going to hurt Bronco McKart. 59-53, 5 rounds to 1. Ronald Winky Wright. Bronco loses, he lost a round. That would make it 10-9. Then he loses 2 more points for low blows. That makes it 10-7 in round 6. Jim, I got to tell you something. These low blows by Bronco McKart fall right into line with what I was talking about Winky Wright's defense. Remember, hands held high, elbows in tight. Bronco wants to bring his guard down, so he's throwing shots under Winky Wright's elbows, and they're going low. And referee Mike Fisher, who 400 amateur fights himself, sees the low blows, he's taking the points.
This is professional prize fighting.
So you're not impressed with Mike Fisher's 400 amateur fights, Larry?
Maybe he was a great amateur fighter.
Well, the truth is, with or without the deductions, McKart wasn't likely to win on the scorecards. If anything, the referee could be doing him a favor by further underlining for him the point that he must go at Wright aggressively somehow.
Nice work, guys. Work out of there, work out of there. Get him up, there you go, let's go. Okay, no push, push up, step back. Here we go, right here.
McKart throws these flurries and then mysteriously stops.
Right on the bottom, he's got another point.
He's lost his win.
He's got another point.
Now, this is the 3rd point deduction from Mike Fisher for low blows.
Right here. You all right? All right. Now keep it close, man.
And a disgusted McKart slaps gloves with Wright. George Winky Wright is very eager to get the kind of attention that would put him into the discussion with De La Hoya and Vargas. So he's winning the fight easily. Does he start to think to himself, boy, a knockout would look better on my record?
And I don't think he's winning the fight so easily as you would say, but if he can get a devastating knockout, I mean, we will be talking about him a month or two. He's in the big picture.
That ought to have him thinking knockout. On the other hand, it gives McKart a chance. When Wright commits to one of those big left-hand punches, Bronco gets to come back to the body. McKart showing some heart. And lands big left hand on Wright to punctuate the round.
Good work, champ. Good work. Finish with the hook a little more up behind that left hand. Make sure you got room. You're smothering yourself with that left hand. Breathe. Underneath.
They're working his eyes, man. He's starting to swell up. Put that jab to work. Straight left hands. Hook. You hear me? Hell with what the guy's taking away from you, damn idiot. You just go ahead and do. You understand? Don't worry about the rounds they gave.
Here's a replay. That was the low blow.
Well, Wright had his glove on the left shoulder. He was pulling him down a little bit, but he hit him with the right hand, not the left hand, so available for the penalty.
Get him up. Get him up. Right here.
8 of a scheduled 12. Already 3 points have been deducted from Bronco McKart for low blows.
Neither fighter in 30-odd rounds has been able to really hurt his opponent.
31 rounds.
So McKart's job here to stop Winky Wright seems virtually insurmountable based on what's happened before.
McKart acknowledging in discussion with us yesterday that he didn't feel as though he had ever hurt Wright in the 24 preceding rounds, and he certainly didn't feel as though Wright had hurt him.
One guy being
put in the corner, is painted in the corner. He's going to have to fight himself out. That's what McKart is. But all those points taken away, maybe we'll try for a knockout. Change things.
Come on, let's go.
Get
Come on,
desperate.
Well, you heard Dad Gene, chief second there, or rather the second in the corner, saying, forget about the referee and do what you have to do. We presume that means do some physical damage and look for a knockout.
That's another point.
Fourth point deducted.
I don't think I've ever seen 4 points deducted for low blows without the fight being stopped.
Right here.
I'm not sure I've seen 3. I'm pretty sure I've never seen 4. Harold, do you know any precedent for this? 4 points deducted for low blows, no DQ?
Well, without question, I don't remember 4. Obviously, we all remember 3, and Andrew Galata, Riddick, both fights. I mean, you know, after the third, the referee usually calls it disqualification. So Michael Fisher giving Bronco McKart every chance to win this fight.
Or at least to stay in it.
To stay in it, exactly.
Well, fans in Portland waited 40 years for a title fight, and clearly Fisher doesn't want it to end on a disqualification.
Another point right here.
Point deduction.
Another point. That's it. He doesn't get no more breaks. Let's go right here. Hey, you guys want to fight? Okay. Right here. Let's go. Okay.
Winky Wright asking. And now Fisher decides to apply disqualification. Well, that was strange.
No, I think he just decided not to fight anymore.
You think Bronco's had enough?
He's had enough.
Well, I find that encouragement from the father in the corner to ignore the referee and do what you have to do. Rather odd. I mean, wasn't he saying if you have to hit him low, hit him low?
I hope that wasn't what he meant to say.
No, I think don't worry, don't get discouraged. Fight your fight. That's what he was trying to tell him.
Yeah, I think he was trying to say exactly. Don't let the referee get into your head and ruin whatever aggression you can mount in there. I believe that was that. It wasn't the same as saying just go out and keep him low.
Yeah. But gradually, McKart just simply was losing more one-sidedly than in either of the previous fights. We usually say in the rematch, a fighter who won the first fight wins more by a bigger margin. Now it's been in the third fight that has happened. I think we can confidently say we will not see a fight between Winky Wright and Bronco McKart.
I'm a homeboy like, even the ones they warned him out against me weren't low. You know, they're clean shots. They're hitting skin, they're clean. Right. When they're hitting down there, they're obviously low. But you guys have a lot of respect for each other. I mean, Jamie, baby, I'm with you, baby. Jamie, I'm with you, baby. I'm with you, Papa. I'm with you, baby. I'm with you, baby. Wilson the King. Let's do it, baby.
It all happened in rounds 6, 7, and 8 as the point deduction festival for low blows began in the 6th.
It was like he was asking to be disqualified.
Well, I think Harold made a good point when he talked about how Wright's defense is effective enough. There's really not a target there. So McKart, searching for a target, kept wandering lower to try to find it, I guess. I think that's a
good guess.
Yeah.
I think he just decided to throw low. Didn't feel that he would get warned that much or points taken away, and it just went against him.
Let's go to Michael Buffer for the official or particular disqualification here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Following repeated warnings and point deductions for low blows, referee Mike Fisher has to call a halt to the bout. For disqualification, the official time is 2 minutes 33 seconds of round number 8. The winner by DQ, he is still the IBF Junior Middleweight Champion of the World, Winky Wright.
So Winky Wright racks up yet another victory and holds on to his 154-pound title belt. CompuBox numbers show that overall Wright landed 41 more punches than McKart, threw 29 more punches than McKart, landed at a higher percentage. If the next number shows jabs, that will be one-sided in Wright's favor. And so it is. Wright landing 63 more jabs, throwing 120 more, and landing at nearly double the percentage of Bronco McKart. Ultimately, the fight was decided by the referee's handling of the low blow situation.
That's the point.
And this was the first point deduction against McKart in round 6, followed by the second point deduction against McKart in round 6. Then later, there was a third low blow in round 6 for which no point deduction was issued.
Right on the button.
Then yet another point deducted in round 7, at which point a disqualification could have been in order, at least by the numerical standard we've seen before. Point deduction number 4 in round 8. That's the point at which we all said we had never seen a guy allowed 4 separate point deductions without being disqualified. Then a 5th point deduction, or so it seemed. But shortly after, when the referee turned to McKart and said, "You want to keep going?" Bronco appeared to say, "Not particularly." And that was the end of that. Larry Merchant stands